Freakier Friday is the sequel to the 2003 classic starring Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis as a mother and daughter who swap bodies for a day. 22 years after the original, the Coleman family has grown with a new daughter, Harper, played by Julia Butters, as well as a new soon-to-be husband and soon-to-be daughter-in-law, Eric and Lily, played by Manny Jacinto and Sophia Hammond. Lily and Harper hate each other and would give anything to break their parents' marriage apart, and I think you can guess where this is going. This time, these stakes are doubled, with mother and daughter swapping with granddaughter and soon-to-be granddaughter-in-law, meaning that the older ones become the younger ones and the younger ones become the older ones. It's a very similar plot to the original film, except this time, obviously, we have 4 instead of 2. It gets a little bit complicated, I will say, because there are a lot of details that, like, Jamie Lee Curtis is playing the British girl Lily. So she is Lily in the adult body, and she's managing a relationship with her husband as well as with Lily's dad, or she is Lily, and there are just some weird moments that don't fully work for me because it kind of is like, okay, wait, who's playing who here? It's a little strange, but mostly the film really does work. I did think it was a very funny time. I was laughing quite a bit. It also does a really good job at tying back in the sort of emotional core. Now, there are a few problems with the film. My first problem is not a huge one, but it comes from the plot not really working as a sequel. That's because you have Anna and Tess, and their relationship is already pretty much solved. This film doesn't go through the thing where they try to bring some sort of contrived conflict amongst each other. They are fine, and the two siblings are the only, or the two soon-to-be siblings are the only ones who really need to work out their problems. Now, the issue with that is that when the older ones are in the body of the younger ones, they don't exactly get that much to do. Obviously, the film cares more about Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis as actors, and so they give those people the conflict, whereas the younger ones are two people who don't need to make amends with each other because they already did 22 years ago. I like that they don't force a conflict between Tess and Anna, but there should have been something there for those ones to grow, because they don't really grow by the end of the movie. Harper and Lily only grow closer to each other. I mean, I think that's a spoiler, but yeah, I don't really think that it matters, because you can probably guess what's going to happen, because it's really just the same as before. Another problem I had is that it does not look cinematic. It's very flat. It was originally supposed to be a Disney Plus movie, which is insane. I don't even understand how the streaming model is supposed to work. Like, if you put a film like this onto streaming, you're not going to make any money and nobody's really going to watch it. But if you put it in theaters, it's going to make tens of millions of dollars, hundreds of millions even. So I don't really get that. But so they made the smart decision of putting it in theaters instead, but it still sort of looks like a Disney Plus movie. It's just sort of boring cinematically. I wish they did something a little bit more, because it would really elevate the film. I have a huge physical media collection, as you can see, and one thing I was thinking is, like, this would look really flat at home. So overall, I liked the film. I think it's fun. Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis are good. Julia Butters is very good. She was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and she was in that one I Think You Should Leave sketch about Tammy Craps. That's a funny sketch. And she has so much range, and she kind of outstages Lindsay Lohan a few times, which I think is kind of funny. But again, the film has a nice cast. It has a good pace. It's fun. It is sort of sappy. But for families, you're going to love this. If you love Disney comedies, this is just kind of the perfect example of one of them. It's not the best movie ever. It's not anywhere near bad. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you. Have a nice day.